So what would I tell you if one of the Halloween spoilers is already in game? Well, it is. And we're going to find out, but keep watching. Hello everyone and welcome to this spoiler video. We have more Halloween spoilers here and we are going to talk about them. So once again, thank you to my sources who sent me all this stuff. So we are going to basically do all of the new spoilers and then we're going to talk about a little bit of like the older spoilers that I have posted about recently, but we are just going to jump right into this. So let's go ahead get started. So yes, you heard me right. One of the spoilers is actually already in game, and it's through championship ranks. So you're gonna want to hop over here to the schedule. And obviously you can't see the ribbons, but if you head over to the question mark, ta-da, you have them all. So championship ranks coming up in October will be called It's Just a Legend. We have the Cauldron, the Raven, the Gravestone, the Dark Chalice, the Coffin, Vampire Fangs, and there he is, the Magic Horse Bixbite. This is the one that is the SSO Frances that is the vampire one. So this is Bixbite, and there he is in all his glory. So I had to come show you guys because it's now in game. I don't know if they intended that to release it this update, but it's here, so you guys can see it for yourself. So that's all you have to do is head to Champion Ranks, click on the little question mark in the corner, and you'll be able to check it out for yourself. Alright, you guys, so now we are going to hop into some of the other spoilers that I've been given to show you guys. So let's go ahead and get started here, shall we? Alright, you guys, so we officially have the release date for the magic courses, this year's Halloween magic courses, and I can tell you that they are coming the same day that we are getting our Halloween update. Or at least I'm very sure. At least from CC Creations video, it stated that Halloween starts on the 8th and then ends, I believe it is the first week of November it ends. So, I'm going to reveal it to you guys. So, priority mail. Now, unfortunately, yes, they're wrapped. So, of course, they're not going to show us right away. We probably won't know, spoiler-wise, unless they're leaked on, what is it, the week before the 8th. So, that would be October 1st. But, yeah, they are from Unknown Earth to Jorvik Stables, Jorvik, which I don't know if that's where they're meant to stay, or they're meant to go to Galloper's Keep. I have no idea. So that's interesting that they say Jorvik Stables instead of Galloper's Keep. So that's very interesting. And delivery October 8th. So we really don't know how that's all playing out in terms of magic courses. I find it interesting that they're saying to Jorvik Stables, but maybe they mean Galloper's Keep. That raises a lot of questions here, because we've never really had magic courses for Halloween outside of Galloper's Keep. Unless you count the horses that were designed like with all like the kind of like spookier Halloween designs that we got last year, then that would make sense. But I find it very interesting that it's only to Jorvik Stables and not Galloper's Keep. So that's an ongoing theory and questions that we have to take note of. But they will be here on the day of Halloween that it's supposed to, by the file, supposed to start. So, very interesting to note. Alright, so if you guys saw this image, everyone was confused and thinking, Oh my gosh, we're getting a rabbit. That's the same as last year. I have very good news for you guys. This picture was actually a placeholder. So, I'm going to show you the rabbit that we're actually are going to be able to get. But prepare yourself. This one is much creepier than this one from last year. Like the cat, it's very creepy. You have like the glass eye with the little scratch in it, and you got the big cheeks, and it's definitely a Franken rabbit, but very creepy, very interesting. So let me know what you guys think of this rabbit. This rabbit's very odd, but cool regardless. But I mean, it's creepy, but that's what we want to see from Star Stable. We want to get back into the creepy Halloween essence of what Halloween is. So I'm very happy to see that they're going in. Alright, so you guys might remember this cute little guy. I actually have some news about this guy. This looks like this will be the yearly pumpkin pet. And I say this because of what I have to show you next. So, this little goat and this owl look to be this year's actual pets for the magic horses. Now, I will explain that magic pets don't have to completely match the magic horse, but we're getting an idea of what to expect. So it's a cute little black goat that's gonna probably be for Bixbite. And we have tons of chains. We can see the gigantic silver bell with the red ruby. So very, very interesting. I think it's a ruby. I know someone commented and told me, like, I think it's like a red pearl. I think that's how you say it. Stone that's like rarer than diamonds. I might not be saying it right, but God, I wish I had that comment in front of me. But so that's the goat, and then we have this owl that looks like a very sickly, ghostly owl. So I think this is going to be for Galvatar, which is the Franken horse. So we're kind of getting an idea of what to expect. So it looks like we're getting a Frankenstein ghost-like type of owl here. Whether or not the horse will look like this is a complete speculation. We probably won't know till October 1st. Or whenever the roadmap comes out. We probably won't know. But, I mean, you can't lie in how cool that these pets look. I'm already excited, and I'm just looking at the pets. So I can't wait to see what these horses have turned out to be. So that is very, very exciting. Alright, so now we have some outfits to talk about. Now, I don't have the names for these outfits, but I have some theories. I have a feeling that this will be the Galvatar, the Franken horse's outfit. So we get an English like jumper set with the bridle, with like a Western type bridle, with a cute little plaid set with the little skull there, and the chains and boots, all very, very cool. It's like a cute little jumper set, which all for, because Star Stable tends to really go on like different styles. This is why I love Halloween so much, because it's not limited. It's just constant different things that you will see throughout, like different spooky outfits, regardless whether it's English, dressage, Western. There's something for everybody. That's why one of the reasons like I love Halloween so much on Star Stable. So let's continue to the next one. So here we have a Western outfit with the cool like black shredded blanket, which looks awesome. It looks like a little skull and candy corn here on the vest, which looks really cool. The ripped jeans, the cool beanie. So I am glad to see more Western style outfits. So this set looks really cool. Simple, but very cool. Alright, so next we have like another English set. It's a little black cat with the purple with the mystic stars and moon set, which I think is awesome. And we have obviously a mask to go with it. So it's kind of a play on an outfit we got years ago, which was also a black cat set, but I guess this is a more updated version with purple details instead of the orange and black, which I think is really nice. So, very excited about these outfits so far. And here we have another Western set, which I absolutely love. Look at these details. The cute little tank top here with the lace skull and rose pattern for the shirt and the blanket. We have this cool, like, what's the word? Like, gothic flower crown. So, all in all, it's just a really cool set. Again, there's no leg wraps, but there's all for this set, but I don't put so much faith in that. The textures just might not be ready for it. So, there's that. Alright, so we're going to kind of do a little review here of the spoilers that we have. So, right now we're talking about Bixbite. So, obviously, as you guys saw earlier, I showed you what he is going to look like, at least what he looks like on the ribbon. So Bixbite is a vampire breed of horse. His name is Bixbite. Obviously, I'm going to read this again for you guys in case you missed it. For centuries, the Buttergood family has been a source of eeriness in Epona, their pale skin and mysterious packages being delivered to their doorstep. How old is Vladimir Buttergood anyway? Alongside the Buttergoods, there's a legend of Bixbite, a pale horse decorated with blood crystals, said to roam Butterhill Way. The rumored creature has caught the attention of many, and to this day, hunters scour Epona at night in search of this fascinating cryptid. However, nothing more than Mr. Buttergood's Cecil France has ever been encountered. Rumors say that if you look up towards Butterhill in the deepest, darkest night, there is not a red gleam coming from inside, which I think they mean to say there is a red gleam coming from inside, but anyway, that's just what it says. So obviously we have the ribbon that we can look at now, and get an idea for the horse. So it's very interesting. So we get kind of our first look, but I am very certain that this little goat is probably the pet for Bixbite, because it makes sense. It's the red eyes, the crystal. Obviously, I'm going to get into like what I think the creepy cat and the rabbit is in a minute, but I do want to kind of just go over the magic horses again. Alright, so I'm going to read you the Frankenbreed Galvatar again as well. The legend of the mangled horse wandering the forest surrounding Vergrobe has long spread amongst locals, believed to be the result of a disastrous experiment by a cunning scientist. The creature has been subject of many campfire stories. Rumors say that if you listen closely during a stormy night, you can hear his hooves sending shockwaves through the woods. They call him Galvatar, a twitching, jerking mess of stitches brought to life with a surge of lightning. What they don't know is that a certain Burius, hopefully I'm saying that right, has been caring for the legendary beast, taking him under her wing. Through love and patience, the so-called monster has transformed into a gentle Hanoverian. Now, can Galvatar find his place within a herd, or will his shocking past return to haunt him? So, that is Galvatar's story. So, I am very certain now that this is going to be his owl companion. Every magic horse has like a companion pet. I'm very certain it is this owl. And if this owl is anything like what Galvatar is supposed to be, with the bones showing and stitches, I think we're in for some really, really cool magic horses this year, you guys. I have to be honest with you. But those are the main my main thoughts on the magic horses, kind of, and what we have to go off so far. Obviously, we probably won't see the magic horses till either the roadmap or someone spoils them. That's just how it's gonna go. But I'm very certain that the goat and the owl are the magic pets for the magic horses. So now the question is, who does the cat and this rabbit belong to? So here, if you guys remember, on the haunted trail, you can essentially bring pets back to life, like dead pets. So I have a feeling that this cat and the rabbit are this year's pets that you can essentially bring back to life or build. These ones you won't need star coins to do it. You'll just have to go find items for the trail. And yes, of course, there will be a video on that once that update comes out, depending on which week of Halloween, but yes, there will be that video to show you guys. Alright, and I'm just doing a quick over, so here are the outfits that we have. We have like a, which I believe this one is going to be, this one right here, which is the red outfit, is the outfit for Bixbite. And I believe this is just like the Evil Queen dressage outfit that was obviously a different color this year. We're getting a green one, where last year we had a red one. And then obviously this is the clothes for it, so which we're getting kind of like dressage-y, kind of fancy, fantasy kind of wear. Then we have the witch outfit that we are going to get. I believe it's like a forest witch type of outfit. I don't really know the name of it right now. So there's that. And then this other pet that I meant to mention before, I do believe this pet will be probably from completing Galvatar's yearly quest that we get every year. So there is that. And like I said, I do believe, now that I know everything and I've seen like pretty much all the pets and seeing more spoilers, I do believe this is going to be this year's pumpkin pet that we get for completing the pumpkin hunt. So we're getting a Frankenstein pumpkin, which is really cool. I mean, regardless, I'm very happy to see anything that we're about to get for Halloween, because Halloween, like I said, is one of the best holidays in Star Stable, in my opinion. And so far, I really am loving what I'm seeing. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it for this spoiler video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you again to my sources for sending me this. You guys know who you are. This Halloween looks awesome, I have to say. It's getting better every time someone sends me spoilers. So I'm sure we will eventually see the magic horses, but it is probably going to be a while before that happens. But regardless, I think that we are in for an awesome Halloween this year. Let me know what you guys think of all the Halloween spoilers so far, and your theories and your thoughts on it. And I can't wait to read them and discuss it with you guys. And yeah, that is pretty much it from me, you guys. So as always, remember to keep positive, everyone. Happy trails. I will see you in the next video. Bye!